going on, guys? How you guys doing today? You rocking out with the one and only Dominique, aka Philly Dom. I switched it up on you guys. You never know what I'm gonna say. You never know what I'm gonna do. Still out here in Sao Paulo, Brazil, hanging, macking with a macking and relaxing. Is that the saying? Right, maxing and relaxing. We about to have Master Wayne come on, guys, and he's gonna talk about a job opportunity that he has that could change your life. Matter of fact, I got to go here and edit the title a little bit. It's like a little typo. I'm fixing it right now as we talk, but all is well. We had 85K changes are saved. We're at 85K subscribers. So, man, God is good. We're doing our thing. I know a lot of people will come on live and see what's going on, but you're rocking out with the one and only Philly Dom. So I'll give you guys a chance to come on the live, but Master Wayne should be coming on at any moment. I did some upgrades to my computer. I did do some upgrades. My boy X, you know who he is. Did some upgrades to my computer, man. Thank you, man. So it's moving a lot faster. And I had a little problem logging in on StreamYard, but we got it under control. Shout out to D out there in El Salvador. She had to help me out as well. So shout out to her, man. Shout out to my boy Alpha Mel. Shout out to Jacques Wilkens, man. Shout out to my boy New Jersey Nomad that pushed me to come here to Brazil. And matter of fact, he even brought my flight to Brazil, got me down here. And the channel is doing awesome. It's doing great. So right now, I'm just trying to, give Master Wayne a couple minutes to get on the live so we can talk. I see my boy 0007 said, Philly. He said, Dominic, we love you. Keep pushing, youngster. I'm proud of you. Philly, brotherly love. Thank you, man. Yeah, right now we at 85K subscribers. Brazil has put the channel in another stratosphere, man. Have a lot of respect, and I appreciate everybody that helped me down here in Brazil. There's so many people to name, man, but shout out to everybody, man. And I should be trying to make my way to Guyana and also Central America very soon as well. Let's see what the next couple days hold. B-Ball said, what's up, Dom? Checking you out from Seattle. B-Ball, appreciate you, man. Make sure you share my videos. Make sure you give my videos a like. And thank you for subscribing to the channel. I won't let none of you guys down. I'll keep pushing out the content I've been pushing out, man. It's just amazing. And it's a blessing, from God and the man above for like everything going the way it should, man. It was rough these last couple months, and a lot is still going on, man. But appreciate everybody that helped me, the YouTubers, the subscribers. Oh man, it's been a rough journey, man. Especially here in Brazil, man. But Rio was definitely the breaking point for the channel, and it pushed it to another level. So right now, we just waiting for Master Wayne to come on the live. Like I said before, he got some valuable information. He was so excited to do this live. It's gonna be a little different than the other lives that he does, but he's always trying to give people some kind of opportunity that they can make money. But so I appreciate it. TMI Mother Insurance Policy. Congratulations, Dom. You are on your way. Yes, indeed. Thank you, man. I give all glory and praise to the man above, man. You know what I mean? I'm just a vessel. He's the one that helped push the channel, man. A lot of people didn't believe that the channel would do what it do. You know what I mean? A lot of people doubted me. A lot of people laughed at my content. A lot of people think, different things. You know what I mean? Not to be on negative vibe or anything like that, but a lot of people didn't believe in me. They didn't believe the channel was going to do good. You know what I mean? I'm an older guy, so when you embark in something, when you're older, people see you in a different type of light, man. So, but I knew my heart, I knew my grind, I know what I'm about. I don't play games, man. I grind for what I want, man. Shout out to 215, man. He helped me out with a lot of different things behind the scenes as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to his channel. That's my boy 100 Grand. He's from Philadelphia, man. If I'd have went to my neighborhood high school of Martin Luther King, that was my neighborhood high school, we'd have actually went to school together. 215, we'd actually graduated from the same high school, but I got bused to the Northeast, and I went to George Washington High School in Northeast Philadelphia. But my neighborhood is Mount Airy, uptown all day, every day. People always ask me, PhillyDom is from uptown, man, Mount Airy, man. Stanton and Durham, to be exact, man. Right around the corner from the Reader's Woodites. That's where I grew up, man. That's where I'm from. TMI Mother Insurance Policy Salute. 215, yes indeed. And 215 said TMI Mother. Shout out to TMI's mother, man. I know she resting up in heaven, man. Shout out to your mother, TMI. Beach Material said, I can't wait to check out Brazil. I can't wait to check out Brazil. Great content. Thank you, man. I'm grinding. I'm just trying to do what I got to do, man. The grind is on, man. The hustle's on. You know what I mean? I'm just grinding. But we waiting for Master Wayne to come on here and do his thing. He always has a big surprise for you guys. But today, it's going to be a very special live. He got something going on. Haitian Gunman, Sock Passe, man. Come on, yeah, Sock Afet. Jose, I'm from. What's going on with you, Chan? Haitian Gunman, what's going on with you, man? Shout out to everybody in the live, man. Shout out to everybody that supported the channel. Yes, we are at 85K plus subscribers. It's not a typo or anything. It's at 85 plus subscribers. And I'm willing to work with any YouTuber, do content. Don't matter if you got 10 subscribers. Don't matter if you have 100 million subscribers, man. I'm that type of person, man. Shout out to you all, man. Shout out to everybody. Let me put the link in the description for Master Wayne. So we just waiting for Master Wayne. But yeah, I'm here, man. San Paulo's cool. It's a cool vibe. I really had to get out of Rio, man. Rio's kind of wild. Rio's kind of crazy, man. In a good way. You know, it was a lot of partying, a lot of drinking, a lot of girls, a lot of guys, a lot of different things to do, you know. And I was there way before the carnival, so I can't just blame it on the carnival. But definitely, Rio was the top party spot in Brazil, or the most famous. Let's say the most famous party spot, because you do have Sao Paulo, and Sao Paulo gets down with the get down too, man. It's a good party spot as well. I don't know. I'm in this neighborhood of Villa Magdalena, in a bohemian area, or district, or neighborhood, and it's cool vibes here, man. There's a lot of cool vibes going on here in this area. It's really laid back, but I had to get out of Lapa. I was staying in Lapa most of my time, all of my time for the most part. A couple of days I stayed up in Copacabana, but most of my time, I think the month and a half that I spent out there in Brazil, in Rio, they call it Rio, Brazil, was in Lapa. Nice neighborhood. A little sketchy, you know what I mean? I can't just say it was nice, but a little sketchy, but pretty big time party areas. That's where I stayed at. And I had an amazing time there. But definitely, you know, I did a lot of videos up there in Copacabana, Ipanema, LeBlanc, all through that area, man. It's all good, man. Shout out to my friend Renetta Lopi, man. YouTuber out there in Brazil, man. She helped me out a lot, and she guided me through the real pitfalls and ups and downs. So she made it a lot easy to navigate out there. Also, she did some videos with a couple of my friends. So shout out to her. Also, big shout out to my boy Ivan Adventures, YouTube out here, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to HQ. Shout out to Backpack Mo. Man, I met a lot of good people, man. Shout out to Fitness and Travel Life. He looked out for me as well. He's still out here, man. I'll probably call him at the live, see what's going on with him. Shout out to Drill Life, man. Shout out to him as well. Got Houston, Texas in the building as well. So right now, man, we just waiting for Master Wayne. But if any questions you want to ask me about my trips and my travels, just ask me. But all is well. I'm really happy and I'm satisfied about how the channel and everything going. I see we got Master Wayne in the background, so let me drop him in. But he got some news for you guys. Boom. Master Wayne in the building. You setting up the slideshow?
Yes, sir. Just gonna make sure everything is formatted correctly.
No problem. Not a problem. We have Master Wayne. He's expert on Amazon. He knows the ins and outs. So he got some news for you guys. He surprises me every time. He always comes out with something different. So you guys want to sit back and watch this one.
All right,
But
let me go
after
ahead
that,
and.
yeah, after that, all is well out here in Brazil, man. It's an amazing place. If anybody has an opportunity to come visit here, visit. It's not as visited as they don't visit this place as much as they visit like I guess a Thailand or the Dominican Republic or Colombia or Jamaica or Puerto Rico or the
All right.
Bahamas.
Uh,
Oh, he's ready to go. He's ready. He's
yeah,
ready.
let me just
He's ready.
transfer
Okay.
my.
Yeah. Free life said is Brazil dangerous. Every place is dangerous. Every place has a good area. You just take precautions wherever you go. I've been sitting down here for months. You see me on this live. I'm not hurt. I ain't never been robbed down here. I ain't never been beat up. I ain't never been stabbed. I've been in some incidents because I'm a YouTuber. So when you have that camera, a lot of people don't like to get recorded. So that they'll tell you how they feel about it. But everything is worth coming. Don't let fear stop you. If you're from the U.S., U.S. is dangerous. If you're from Canada, Canada is dangerous. If you're from somewhere in Europe, Europe is dangerous. If you're from Australia, Australia is dangerous. If you're from Africa, Africa is dangerous. If you're from India, India is dangerous. If you're from South Korea, Korea is dangerous. Every place has that good and bad, man. Don't let fear stop you from going somewhere. If you let fear stop you, you'll never do nothing in life. No matter if it's traveling, no matter if it's job opportunities or business, some kind of business opportunity, don't let fear stop you, man. Fear is the biggest enemy of people, man. If you feel the vibes, you look at my videos, you look at other people's videos down here, and you want to come, save your duck is up, jump on the plane, and come on down here and have a good time. I'll guide you to the riff raff as much as I can, so you can have the maximize your time down here. That it could be the best time you ever had on any trip you went to, man. So don't let free life, don't let fear stop you, man. Free. You don't even know how long you got left on this earth, man. A lot of people want to put stuff off for later, and they might not even make it for later. So if you got the opportunity now, you got the ducats, and everything is lined up, come on down here. Just like Master Wayne giving you this presentation, check it out. This might be something that can help you add on to your ducats to do what you got to do. It'll give you financial freedom, or give you the ability to be able to travel. You ready, Master Wayne?
Yeah, I think that
I see
I
you.
got
I
a
see.
little,
Okay,
but it's
okay, I
like
see
it's
the.
frozen.
Okay, yeah, I see the other screen, but it's just another picture of you.
Yeah, I might have it open twice. Hold on, let me leave and come back.
Okay. Free said, I have heard that a lot of tourists killed in Brazil. I don't know what the statistics are, but things happen everywhere in the world. Newsflash, man, Free, you don't got to come to Brazil to get killed. You can get killed back home in your home country. You don't have to go abroad to get killed, man. Just take the right precautions and try to be safe as possible. I don't know if you believe in a higher power. Just ask your higher power to protect you as you go somewhere, man. But fear of losing your life shouldn't be a factor for not to travel, because you can be driving your car in the city or the state you're from, wherever you're at in the world, and get in an accident. You know what I mean? You can get robbed and killed in your hometown going to an ATM machine. You can get robbed and killed by a home invasion. So it don't make that a factor. Don't make that a factor at all. I see you again, Master Wayne, but it's
Yeah,
just a
I'm gonna have
picture of
to.
you. It's just you. Yeah, we
Yeah,
have technical problems, but he gonna fix it.
yeah, I'm gonna
Master Wayne
figure
is
it
on it, man. You don't get a name called Master Wayne if you can't master stuff. So I know he gonna take care of the problem. He'll figure it out.
out. Okay.
He's working on the problem right now. His brother, you're right. Yeah, man. Free, man. Take chances in life, man. Anybody that was successful or enjoyed anything in life, they had to take a chance. Don't let what you read on the news and stuff like that. I can't sit here right now across this screen from you and tell you that nobody gets killed or murdered in countries. People get murdered and killed everywhere. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's a very cool city and very dangerous city as well, man. You know what I mean? But in life, if you want to do anything, man, you got to take chances, man. Any billionaire, any millionaire, man, that got successful, they took a chance, man. You trying to play it safe in life, nothing gonna happen. You just have a boring life, man. Whatever you do, and I'm not like pushing people to travel. If you don't want to travel, that's your thing. But you'll have a boring life if you don't take chances in life. So maybe this message is for somebody, man. Take chances in life, no matter what you do. Take chances. Do not be scared, man. Do not be scared. Take chances in life, man. A lot of people, what's the saying, man? A lot of people want to they want to be on beast mode, but nobody want to grind. Nobody want to grind. They just want to be on beast mode, but nobody want to grind. When it's time to get down and dirty to do what you got to do, they don't want to do that. They just want they just want everything to fall in place. Nothing in life fall in place, man.
Yeah, you know, Philly, the Marines have an even better saying.
Uh huh.
It's called simplify, and it means
Uh huh.
everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die.
See?
So
Yep.
it's yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah. Same thing. Everybody want to go to heaven, but nobody want to die. You're gonna have to die to go to heaven.
Yeah. All right, man, I'm ready.
You
Let's do
ready?
it.
Okay,
Yep.
Master Wayne is in the building, man. I'm gonna let him do his thing. I'm gonna take my mic off and get the floor to him. Here you go, Master Wayne.
All right, appreciate it as always. All right, guys. Most of you already know me as Master Wayne. That's what my clients call me because I am a Amazon expert or AKA guru. I started doing Amazon 10 years ago. And I got started. I happened to be married at the time, and my wife was a chronic shopper. She was on eBay, she was on Etsy, she was on Amazon, she was all over the place. And one day we're laying in bed, and I could see that she was shopping, going back and forth between eBay and Amazon. And I noticed how there was price fluctuations for the same product. So, you know, I used to work out. I still do 5 days a week. And so I was looking into buying some gym clothes, and I noticed that the same gym shirt that I wanted to buy on Amazon was double the price on eBay. So, you know, that sort of led me into drop shipping. And then I started making about $1,500 a month with drop shipping. I found a course called The Amazing Selling Machine. And that course sort of gave me an introduction into how to private label my own product. So I paid them $3,000. They only open up their course twice a year. And next thing you know, I knew how to private label, contact manufacturers all over the world. And the very first product that I ever manufactured myself was a pair of nail clippers that I've named the Smiley Face Nail Clippers. And since then, they've been copied many times over. So if you ever see a pair of nail clippers with the smiley face embedded in it, those are my babies. I manufactured those. I was the first to come up with those. I just didn't have it patented. So now anyone can duplicate it. And it's been duplicated many times over. And then my second product was a pair of oven gloves that I named Pan Piper. And by the time I was ready to launch those on Amazon, they were only up for a couple of weeks. And I got an email and somebody bought the brand. And, you know, that's what some people do. If you already have the money, you just buy an already established brand that you love, that you are willing to grow. All right. So this Amazon lifestyle it sort of took off for me in 2015, and it's sort of propelled me into being a self-made millionaire. And for the past 8 years, I've done nothing but travel the globe full time. I've been to 15 different countries, uh, 41 states, and I've been on 3 continents. And in another 2 weeks, I'm going to be joining PhillyDom in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. And of course, I've been living now in the Dominican Republic for 18 months. So now I'm going on to Brazil. And I had a choice. It was either Brazil, Africa, Thailand, the Philippines, or Indonesia. So because Philly is already in Brazil and he's been there for months, I chose to go there next so he could show me around and introduce me to people. And that would make my integration into Brazil that much easier. So what I'm going to show you guys tonight is going to blow you out your seats. And if you're familiar with my mentor course, you know that, you know, it's $2,500, a one-time investment of $2,500 for me to mentor people on how to become successful with Amazon. I got like 5 clients now making over $10,000 a month, and another handful between 2,000 and 7,000, and then about 20 or 30 new clients who are just starting off making their first few $100s a month or setting up their course. All right, so what I'm going to do now is just walk you through it without further ado. I like to just get into it. And so this is not a mentorship. This is a course. Once you purchase it, I'm going to send you the recording and I'm going to go through the information so you'll know just how powerful this is. And so to start off, I got one question. And the question is, does anybody know the significance of overturning Roe versus Wade? So I'm going to see who's the first person to come up with that answer. And the first person to come up with the answer, I'm going to make sure that you get a 50% discount on this course. And the course is only $297. So that's $300. So the first person to tell me the significance of it is going to get a 50% discount. So let's see who comes up with the answer on the significance of overturning Roe versus Wade. All right, any takers? I know we got some smart people on the live tonight, so let's see who can come up with the answer first. Let's see, I see something from JM. Is there a learn at your own pace course? Yes, this is a learn at your own pace course, but the way I've structured it is you can learn this probably in under an hour. So it's not difficult, it's not intricate. The cost to set this up is very minimal. You know, you probably about $500 can set the whole thing up and then some. So even more. I'm going to go through all of that in the presentation, but I just want to know if anybody knows the significance of Roe versus Wade, so you can see the whole relevance of why I even created this course and how it's going to be so lucrative and why it's so lucrative. All right, so nobody is furnished the answer, so I'm gonna just get into it. All right, so basically, if you haven't been living under a rock for the past 2 or 3 years, then you know that the Supreme Court in the United States overturned Roe versus Wade, right? So basically now you know that abortions are illegal all over the United States, country, almost nationwide, right? So that means that over the next decade or so, there are going to be more babies born in the United States than ever before. So this is significant, and let me show you why. All right. So, all right, I call this my Master Wayne's Amazon publishing course. So what this course is structured to teach you is how to start publishing books on Amazon. So one, I'm going to explain what is Amazon publishing, why you should start publishing books immediately, and how much money you can make, and how long it'll take you to start earning, and what are the startup costs, and will you own your own publishing rights and royalties, and for how long. So let me get into it. Amazon publishing just allows you to publish books on their platform. So that's just a simple explanation, right? And the reason why you want to do this is because now that abortions are legal, there are going to be more babies born than ever before. It's going to be an epidemic almost. And then around the world, everybody has children. So this is a universal product that people will flock to all around the world. Now, in terms of how much money you can make, I'm going to go in detail about this a little later on in the presentation. But the only real startup cost you're going to have is one, paying for this course, which is $297, and two, the next startup cost is going to be purchasing what's called an international standard book number. That's going to be your serial numbers that will give you the ownership of your publishing and also give you ownership of your royalties for life, residual royalties and income for the rest of your life. Now, I'm going to show you how to have these books written for you for free in under 1 hour. I'm going to show you what niche to write these books in. And then I'm going to show you how to also add illustrations to your books for free. And don't worry about, oh, Wayne, I don't know what type of book to write or how to come up with the book. I'm going to show you how to come up with an unlimited supply of ideas for this niche. And two, again, I can't stress this enough, You will not have to write the book for you. I'm going to show you how to get this book written for free in under 1 hour. All right. And then put the illustrations in the book. And then all you have to do is just purchase the ISBN numbers now. I can send you over to 2 different websites. One website have ISBN numbers available for $125, and that you get one. And the next website has, well, you could also, from the same website, you can purchase 10 ISBN numbers for $295. So that comes out to $29.50 per ISBN numbers. But I can show you another website where you can get your ISBN numbers, and you'll be able to get those numbers for even cheaper. And then you can just purchase in bulk. So you can purchase 1 through 10, 10 through 20, 20 through 30. All right. So now let's go ahead and start diving into how this is going to be so lucrative. Now, I'm going to explain how to get your, I've already explained how to get your books written for free. I've already explained how you're going to come up with the ideas on how to, what to write about, and how long it would take for your book to be written, and how long it would take you to get paid. So once you start publishing your books, you'll be able to get paid in under 30 days. And so I'm going to teach you how to rank your book, how to put in the right descriptions, the right keywords, and the right tags, and reverse engineer other sellers so you could copy their keywords and what's already working, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel. So I'm going to show you what it looks like if you do it the right way, and what it looks like if you do it the wrong way. And I'm going to show you how much money you can make. So in this first screenshot, you can see that I went to Amazon and typed in short stories for children ages 3 to 6. And you're going to see why this is relevant in a second. All right.
Hold on
so
1 second, Master Wayne. The slides are not moving. It's still on the
okay,
same
yeah,
one.
I see it now.
Yeah.
Okay, let me stop sharing and then reshare it again, and maybe that will work. Yeah, because you need to be able to see this.
Yeah, they don't see it.
Okay, there we go. So let me move this back over, and then we'll get it. Okay. All right, there you go. Now you should be able to see the correct screen instead of the wrong screen.
Yes, we can see it. We can see it now.
All right, so as you can see, all I did was went to the Amazon.com marketplace for the United States, and right in the search, I typed in short stories for children ages 3 to 6. And you're going to see why I chose ages 3 to 6 in a second, and why that's so relevant, because it's going to help us make a boatload of money together as published authors on Amazon. Now, what I did now is I need to crunch down this marketplace. So I need to be able to crunch the numbers, right? So now what I did is, this is the top 45 books related to that keyword, short stories for children aged 3 to 6. So as you can see, the average monthly sales for all 45 of these books combined is 395 sales a month. That makes the average revenue per book $4,410 per month. The average price, $11.33, and the average rating 2K with an opportunity score of 3. Now, that's not really significant. So what I did was I sourced this by date available, so that way it put it in order. And as you can see, this first book right here is making $1,702 a month, right? That's $1,700 a month. And this book became available on January the 25th of this year. So this book isn't even a good 40, 50 days old, and it's already banking in $1,700 a month. So I don't know what you were doing on January the 25th, but I was sitting on my computer just training clients out in Sosua, riding my motorcycle, just having a good time. And, you know, I wasn't publishing this book. But had you and I known about this, then this is what we could have been doing on January 25th and publishing our first book. And right now, this one book will be bringing us in $1,700 a month. And look right here, December the 9th, 2022, about good 3 months ago, right before we were all getting ready for Christmas. This author, Johnny Nelson, just a regular dude, not famous by any stretch of the imagination, published his book in December of last year, and now he's making $1,800 a month off of one book. All right, so now let's fast forward and get some real figures. So you say, okay, that's good money, but now what I did was sort by monthly revenue. So now you can see that the top earning books in this for this keyword of short stories for children 3 to 6, 10,000 a month, 9,000 a month, 8,000 a month, 8,000 a month, 8,000 a month, 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, on and on and on, down and down and down the list. Because if you think about it, there are 8 billion people in the world, but there are less than 1% of the population writes books or publish authors or publishes what they write on Amazon. So in terms of this being competitive and saturated, this is like Amazon day one, if you would be the first couple of sellers on Amazon, and there would literally be zero competition. All right, so next, I went ahead and I did a Amazon search for short stories for children ages 6 to 9. Now, if you haven't figured out by now, or if you're catching on, which you can see what I'm doing is, I'm doing this in 4 different segments because children learn or have different vocabularies at different age ranges. So a child between 3 to 6 reads at a different vocabulary and a different speed than a child at the ages of 6 to 9, or the same thing for 9 to 12 and 12 to 15. So if you're paying attention, what we're going to do is we're going to write books for each of these segments of children, but one book can be broken up into all 4 of these segments. So I'll show you how to write the same book for a child between the ages of 3 to 6, and then just switch up with a little vocabulary. So it'll be a little bit more advanced for children of 6 to 9, and then a little bit more advanced for children 9 through 12, and then a little bit more advanced for children who are 12 to 15. So it's one book, 4 different series, but all essentially the same book on the same topic. We're just switching up the vocabulary. So that gives us the opportunity to earn 4 times with just the work of one book by making a series catering to the different ages. And then if a parent comes to buy this book and they have multiple children in these age groups, and of course they're going to buy one book for each children in the age group, because you can't have the child that's 12 through 15 reading the book for a child who's 3 to 6 or vice versa. All right, so now let's get into it, because this is the exciting part. Now, again, what I did was went ahead and researched the top 45 sellers for books, and this is what the data brings me back with. So the first thing I want you to key in on is these 3 sellers right here. And you see that word right next to their books, the ISBN number, it says ad. That means Amazon sponsored ad. That means they're running ads to their book. Now you can see the book in the 2nd and 3rd position. One is making $1,900 a month. Another is bringing in $544 a month. Now, this is both the right way to do this and the wrong way to do this. And here's why it's the wrong way to do this. The wrong way is this person has published their book on Amazon all the way back in 2008. So this book has been on Amazon almost 15 years, and they've been literally making almost nothing. But over the past month or so, or a couple of months, they finally got the knowledge and the information on how they can promote their book and start advertising. So now they can start generating some serious money. And so now they're probably printing money, because now this 3rd book is making $544 a month through Amazon sponsored ads. And it's probably only cost them $100 a month to run these ads, because the keywords are very low because the competition is low. And the second one, he's making almost $2,000 a month. but his ad spend is probably only $500 a month. So he's probably pulling in a profit of $1,500 a month just by running ads to his book. So this is a substantial way to grow. And then look at this book right here. It was published in September of 2010. Again, this is the wrong way to do this. These people have no idea what they're doing. They just published a book, put it up on Amazon, and here it is 13 years later, and they're only making $2,348. So this is the wrong way to do it. Here's the right way to do it. So now again, same exact books, I just sorted by date available. Look at this first book. This book was published yesterday. Come closer. This book was published yesterday. And as you can see, it's already made 4 sales. So it's now on track to average 4 sales or more every single day for the rest of this month, because this person published their book correctly. And how did they do it? Well, they knew what to name their book. They knew what size to publish their book in. They probably published their book in audio format, ebook format, and paperback format. And I'll get in that in a second. And they also, and this is the crazy part, they also knew their competitors' keywords and tags that they use in order to rank their book very quickly on Amazon by using the correct. It's like when you do an Instagram post. If you use the correct tags and keywords, people will be able to find your content. And it's essentially just search engine optimization. Now, look at this next one. This book was published February the 7th of this year. Now, I want you to just think back to 3 weeks ago on what you were doing on February the 7th. Just out of curiosity, if you remember what you were doing back then, just put it in the chat for me over here so we could compare some notes and see. But man, on February the 7th, let me see, it was like a week before Valentine's Day. Nothing special. It was just another typical day in Sosua. I got up in the morning. My girl gave me breakfast in bed. We went to the gym over at Sosua Ocean Village. I came back here, probably took a nap. I probably had my first client at 3 p.m., another client at 4 p.m., had a break at 5 p.m. I probably got on my motorcycle, went down to Sosua to my cigar bar, had a nice cigar, had a shrimp salad. I probably came back here 2 hours later and finished up with my evening clients. And then right around 9 or 10 o'clock in the evening, I was done with all my clients. I went down, I got my car and went down to Roomba and watched whatever NBA game was on the television screen, smoked some cigars, and just watched the crowd move in and out, and probably had a good time doing it. And that's what I was doing on February the 7th. So, but if you or I on February the 7th had published this book right here, we'd be making $5,000 a month right now for the rest of our lives. Residual income, okay? And that's just one book. And when I finish this, I'm about to turn this thing all the way up. So I know you're probably getting excited and your pulse is probably racing. You'd be like, okay, Master Wayne, you dropping some jewels on us now. But look, isn't even the best part. Look at this third book, January 25th, 2023. Again, just think back to what you were doing January 25th of this year. Probably a little bit of nothing. Regular day, you went to work, you came home, but you didn't know that you didn't even have the knowledge of how to publish a book. But now I'm about to give you that knowledge for an introductory price of just a one-time payment of $300. And after I finish this presentation, I release my course to the public. The price is going up to $897 because the information I'm giving here is going to make a lot of people very, very wealthy because it's going to give you a lifetime of residual income. And I'm going to show you how to do this at scale. All right, look at this fourth book. All right, so right here, January 21st, 2023, that's $3,962 a month. So in actuality, in the next week, I can show you how to write 3 books that can reach these same numbers. So just think about 3 books, one book earning you $5,000 a month, this one earning you almost $4,000 a month, that's $9,000. This one earning you 1,000. That's 3 books. Now you're earning $10,000 a month in income. And that's pennies on the dollar to what I'm going to show you. So let's continue. I'm not even going to keep going down because you can see another January 10th, 2023, $4,130 a month. So this course is built it's just simple information on how to do this at scale. All right, so now look at this. I just sorted by the monthly revenue, and as you can see, again, the top books making $10,000, $8,000, $7,000, $6,000 a month, $5,000 a month. And I'm going to show you how to get your book ranked in the top 50 on Amazon, and you'll be making this type of income or more. Because see, a lot of these authors are just, that's all they are. They're just authors. They know how to write a book, but they're not really that keen on marketing and SEO. But, you know, I know both sides of the game. And now I know how to write books in scale, in large mass quantity for free. And I'm also an expert on Amazon and ranking and doing SEO on Amazon. So when you put those two skill sets together, I can crush this competition like they didn't even exist. And I can show you how to do the same thing. So now, last but not least, boom, on my second go round, short stories for children 9 through 12, right? And Free Live is asking, what is it better, drop ship or publishing books? Publishing books by a landslide. And I'm gonna show you in a second. So I'm gonna speed things up so I can really just go through it. But before I do that, look at this book right here. This book is ranked 28,000 in books. That's not even a good ranking, but they're running sponsored ads to it, as you can see right here, sponsored. And then when you look down here, it's 67 in the category for children's short stories and collections. And then it's 199 in children's mystery, detective, and spy books. All right, so now let's get into the averages. Boom. So for short stories between the ages, for children ages 9 through 12, 325 average monthly sales a month. So just think, if you're only getting paid out, let's say you were just getting paid out $1 royalty for every book you make based on the price that you chose to make your book. You make 325 sales per month and you only get paid out $1, that's $325 a month. That may seem like pennies, but of course you can price your book whatever you want. You can price your book at $15. So now your royalty rate is $5 or $10. So that's where most Amazon sellers price their books. As you can see over here, the average price is $11.20. So most of these sellers are bringing in, you know, at least $5 worth of profit on the books they sell. And I can show you different ways to actually expand past the Amazon marketplace. So you better sell not only on Amazon, but other marketplaces as well. So same thing. What I did was sort by the date. So you can see here, again, January 25th, 2023, January 21st, 2023, January 10th, December the 9th, right here, date first available, 2022, 2022, 2021. And this is the wrong way to do it. But even doing it the wrong way and having your book on Amazon for an entire year, these people are still making $6,000 per book. Not for 10 books, but for just one. And if you look over here to the far right, you can see that this is not Amazon products. When you sell Amazon products and you look over here in the amount of sellers, unless you own that product outright and it's private label, then you're not going to be the only seller. So you'll be competing against anywhere from 10 to 100 other people. But when you publish a book, you own that outright. Nobody else can sell that book or receive royalties on that book. It's almost like owning your masters in the music business. All right. So now check this out. I recorded this information right here. So when you do a search result on Amazon, you can do this on your computer right now, follow along. So when the top 16 results for Amazon for short stories, and of course I gave you the top 45 results, but you can see for the keyword of short stories for children ages 3 to 6, there are only 9,000 results. For children ages 6 to 9, 8,000 results. For children ages 9 to 12, 9,000 results. So let me get this straight. There are 8 billion people on the planet. Amazon is the largest publishing platform the world has ever seen. But when I'm trying to write a short story for a child, there's only 9,000 results on all of Amazon. That's, man, if those numbers aren't making sense to you, they will in a second. Type in cell phone accessories on Amazon, right? Books have been around much longer than before cell phones were even existed, by a good 100 years. But when you type cell phone accessories in Amazon, you get 100,000 results. So is the short stories for children's niche saturated? Not by a long shot. I mean, like, you think this is less than 1% saturation. So this is why this is going to be so lucrative. All right, now let's get into some real numbers. Here's some Amazon book sales statistics. So approximately 10% of Amazon's worldwide revenue comes from book sales. And all this sounds small, but it equates to $28 billion. So this is the $28 billion piece of the pie or pizza. And right now, we're about to sit down at the table and we're about to start slicing our pieces of this pie and eating off of this. Now, Amazon is responsible for roughly half of all the sales of the 5 biggest publishers on the planet. So think about it. You take the 5 biggest publishers on the planet, put them together, and Amazon is already smacking down half of those biggest publishers. Now, memoirs and biographies were the top selling genres in Amazon in 2022. They haven't posted what the top selling genres in 2023 is, but remember, we know that now abortions are illegal. And so there's going to be a whole bunch of children being born. And we just setting ourselves up for success by getting to the front of the line. And we're going to do this at scale in mass. Now, Amazon controls up to 80% of all book distribution in the United States. So your book is going to be all over the place. So you're going to be add to your resume. I'm also a published author. And people are going to be like, oh, okay, is that so? Where are your books published? Oh, Amazon. Go check it out. Here's my pseudo name. And no, you don't have to use your real name. You can use a pseudo name. But if you want to get the clout and the prestige, just use your regular government real name. And in 2016, Amazon sold 4.3 billion worth of printed books than ebooks. So, man, and this market is growing every single year. And the average book sells 200 copies in its first year and 1,000 copies over its lifetime on Amazon to date. So in your first year, you're probably going to sell on average 200 copies of your book without even trying. That's because Amazon advertises everywhere, brings in all this free traffic, and customers just come and start buying because you made the content or the service or the product available. So right now, you're not earning any money with Amazon publishing because you don't have a book. But that's what you're here for, and that's what I'm going to show you. Now, check this out. Now, guys, I need for you to be coming up with your questions. So after I get to like a halfway point, we're going to go through and start answering some questions. But throw your questions at me and make them good, make them difficult, make them hard. Because, whenever I do something, I spend months learning it, brushing up on all this information. And so I got this whole game broken down so it's easily digestible, and it will only take you 2 hours to get up and running and have your first book published. And so 30 days from now, that book is going to be bringing you in revenue. And, 30 days from now, you could have 15 books or 30 books if you want to do a book a day. Who knows? All right. So Amazon subscription service such as Prime and Kindle Unlimited earn the company more than $6 billion a year. So Amazon is just making money every which way possible, because when you publish a book, it gets converted over to 3 platforms. Audio platform, which I'm going to show you how to get your book on the audio platform in your own voice without you having to read the book. Okay, so I'm just dropping jewels and straight game so we can make sure that you get your Amazon publishing empire off the ground on the right foot and quickly. So Kindle Unlimited is estimated to have over 3 million subscribers. So think about that. They don't even have to buy your book from Amazon. They can just download it straight to their Kindle, and there's 3 million subscribers who already have that subscription and they're ready to go. And they can easily download it for their children, give it to the children as a bedtime story or a homework assignment, and ready, set, go. Now, self-published authors are paid on a per page basis of what Kindle Unlimited subscribers have actually read on their devices. So this is something that you probably didn't know. I didn't know this months ago myself, but you're going to be getting paid as people download your audiobook to Kindle or your ebook to Kindle. And remember, iPhone users all have those iPods in it, AirPods in their ear almost 24/7. Children, adults, they're all in the car, and they'll be able to download your book, listen to it, or download it on their Kindle and read it. And you're going to be getting paid every time they read a page. And imagine when you have 100 books and you got thousands of pages. Can you say cha-ching every single month? You're going to get paid when they download the book, and you're also going to get paid as they're reading the book, page by page by page. Residual income for the rest of your life. Now, the pool of subscription money is distributed based upon the total subscriber revenue attributed to author royalties divided by the total number of pages of author's book. So that's just Amazon's algorithm for breaking down how much they're going to pay you per page read. All right. So this also gives Amazon unique data with insight into what people actually read and not the available. And this information isn't available to traditional publishers. So traditional paperback publishers don't know, what percentage of their readers read what page and how many times they read that page, but Amazon does. So Amazon has 2 rankings, bestseller and of course the most read. Best-selling, simply the books that have sold the most copies, and most read are the books with the download from key ebooks and audiobooks that Amazon can actually track that data. All right. And then up to 60% of the books available on Amazon Kindle are thought to be self-published. That means people like myself and you guys on this presentation tonight, we're going to grow that. So let's say 61% of the books available on Amazon and Kindle and audio and paperback will now be self-published, because that's what we're going to do. All right, now, so what's the game plan? One, the game plan is pick your niche and plan your book. I suggest you go with the children's niche, and I'm gonna tell you why in a second. All right, determine if there's a market for your book. Again, my motto is I never ever guess about success. I start at the end. I do reverse analysis on the most successful sellers, tear the whole business apart, take apart their blueprint and put it all back together again, so I can do the same thing. It's like walking into a Walmart store and saying, hey, I want to start a Walmart store across town, but I need for you guys to give me your top 1,000 best-selling products so I can stock those products in my store and not wasting the time with things that are not going to sell. And the manager says, no problem. Here's our 1,000 bestsellers, and here's everything else you need to open up your Walmart store as quickly as possible. So that's what we're doing here, but just in reverse with the book marketplace on Amazon. Now, next, I'll show you how to start the process and with the Kindle publishing account and get signed up. I'll show you how to write your book for free. And you don't have to say, okay, well, Wayne, I don't know what to write about. Wayne, I'm bad at grammar. You don't have to worry about none of that. Your book will be written for you for free in under an hour, and it's going to be written as if it was a best-selling author writing your book. Or if you wanted to combine 30 or 300 of the best-selling artists into one persona and have that book written, no problem. I'm going to show you how to get that done. Plus the illustrations for your book, and then show you how to get it up on Amazon. And then Amazon's going to take on average 3 days to verify and review your book. And after that, it goes live. 30 days from now, cha-ching, that one book is bringing you in dinero. All right, now I'm also going to show you what to name your book. Again, you're not just going to give it the name that you thought of and that you like. We're using search engine optimization to give it the perfect name. And even when we're designing our book cover, we're going to compare it to what's already selling on Amazon to make sure our book cover stands out. So when people start scrolling through the marketplace, they see your book and boom, it just jumps out at them because we already did that research. All right. And we don't need an editor. We don't need a proofreader. We're not paying anybody extra money for none of that. All right. And in terms of your book cover and art design, again, the illustrations, the book cover, front and back, free. We'll show you how to get that done. And next, set up your keywords and your description and your tag so your book ranks high on Amazon because you seeded it with the right keywords. And then how to choose the right price for your book. You choose the wrong price, you're going to make your sales will be slow. You choose the right price, you're going to make more royalty and then, of course, make more money. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, here's the game plan. Come closer. All right, because this is important. So I'm already going to teach you how to get the book written for free, how to do the illustrations for free, how to do your audio for free, and then how to also make your ebook. So now you got an audio book, an ebook, and a paperback book, right? Now, there are 44 weeks left in this year. So what you're going to do is just write 3 books a week. That's it. 3 books a week. And it's going to take you under 1 hour to write each book. So it's like when you're at work and you go on break, you might be able to do this at work when you got that 1 hour break at work, just 3 times a week. At the end of the year, New Year's 2024, January the 1st, you're going to have 132 books on Amazon, right? Now, I've already showed you how some books can earn up to 10,000. Even if you're running ads, you can still earn about 500. We're not estimating that our books will ever even make $1,000. We're going down to below 1% just so I could prove a point here on how lucrative this is. So we're estimating that each of your book will only ever earn $100 a month forever. So you'll never grow to $1,000. You'll never grow to 2,000. And each month it's not going to increase. Your book will never increase in popularity. Nope. You're going to write 132 books. That's it. Leave it up on Amazon, and they'll never gross more collectively than just $100 per month. At that rate, that would still, at the end of the year, give you an income stream of $13,200 per month. And that's lifetime residual income. Okay. Man, hold on. Let me slow down for a second. I just get excited talking about this because this is brand new. This is ahead of its time. This is coupling all this great information with the Amazon platform and learning how to, manipulate it the right way so we could, prosper from this and then add something else to our resume. All right. So next, let me show you this. Now, again, I talked about Roe versus Wade and how the Supreme Court in the United States overturned legal abortion. So now abortions are legal. So again, just to reiterate, there are going to be more babies born in the United States than ever before over the next 10 years, 20 years. So writing books for children is definitely going to be a lucrative niche, and it's going to be an explosion because parents are going to make a conservative effort to start to trying to get their kids off those devices, off the cell phone, off the book. Kids already don't even go outside and play anymore. They don't go outside and play hide and go seek. They don't play tag. There's no more. Parents don't even have to say, look, stop running in and out outside because you're letting all the air out. The air conditioning is on. Kids be in the house on the couch. I know this because I'm in the Dominican Republic, and one of my girlfriends, her son is 7 years old, and he stays on that couch, on that cell phone, 24/7. He falls asleep with it in his hand. The only time he's not on his cell phone is when he's in the pool. When he gets out the pool and he gets in the shower and it dries off, guess what he's on? He's back on the phone. He's playing games on his phone. He's watching YouTube videos. He's learning new things. And if he's not on that, he's on YouTube. And if he's not on that, he's on the PS4. He's on the Xbox. This is the state of the world today. Even in most cars nowadays, you know, children on these long road trips, boom. I remember my parents used to drive from DC to Fitzgerald, Georgia, where my father was from. And it took us like 12, 15 hours, right? Because back then the speed limit was 55 miles an hour. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have screens in the back seat to entertain us. We couldn't watch Netflix and movies. None of that. But now that's all our children are inundated with. So one book equals 4 books because we're going to split it up in a series based on the age of the child. So 3 to 6, 6 to 9, 9 to 12, 12 to 15. Now, those 4 books will now be broken up into 3 different editions: the audio edition, the ebook edition, and the paperback edition. Now, we're not even going to count separating that book into 4 different versions for the different ages. We're just going to count the 3 different versions of the book for audio, ebook, and paperback. So that's 3, right? And then you can see there are 19 Amazon marketplaces around the world, todo mundo. And there are 13 different languages for those 19 Amazon marketplaces. So 3 different versions multiplied by 19 Amazon marketplaces gives us 57 versions of our book. So one book gets splits up into 57 different versions or 57 ways for us to earn money. Right now, we take that 57 versions of our book and then we convert it over to all 13 Amazon languages. And I got the wrong figures right there. It should be 57 times 13 and not 19. So let me bring out my calculator, and I mistyped that, but I'll fix that. Yeah, so that's 741. So we're going to take one book and turn it into an income stream of 741 different ways to earn us money. So different language, all Amazon platforms, and 3 different versions. Can you now start to say cha-ching, and is that starting to add up in your head? And no one on Amazon is doing this. We're going to be the first. People just make an Amazon book. They never convert it over to different languages, and they don't even put it up on all the Amazon marketplaces. There's 19 of them. Why would you not do that? Children read all over the planet, all right? And then last but not least, what we're going to do is we're going to purchase our own separate international standard book number. Now, Amazon will give you an ISBN number for free, but we don't want Amazon's free ISBN number. We want to buy our own, because if we buy our own, we now qualify for worldwide publishing, not just on Amazon, but now any publisher can now take our book and put it on their platform. Or you can get an email one day from a publisher and be like, hey, PhillyDom or Free Live or Maribel, Zammy TikTok, we love the series of books that you've printed for children, that you publish for children. And we want to buy your books in bulk and put them on our platform. Can you say cha-ching? All right, so again, recap. One book is broken down into 4 different series of these 4 age groups, right? Now, Amazon will then convert our book over to, well, we'll do it ourselves, but we're going to convert it over to an audio book, an ebook, and a paperback book. Then we're going to put all 3 of those editions on all 19 Amazon marketplaces. And then we're going to convert it over to all 13 different languages with no extra effort. It's going to be super easy, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So when you crunch the numbers again, 3 versions of our book, audio, and paperback, times all 19 marketplaces, that gives us 57 versions of our book. And then when we multiply 57 versions and convert it over to 13 different languages, that gives us 741 income streams of publishing. And you will own your publishing 100% of all your royalties. So it's like owning your masters in music, and you will own this forever. So at the end of this year, you'll have 132 books earning you a substantial amount of money. Again, if every book just earns you $100, That's $13,200 every month for the rest of your life, residual. So now you'll be able to leave that to your children. Or if I were you, and that was the case, and your publishing is successful, I would write another 132 books in 2024, and I would keep doing it. I would go into a different niche. I would probably write a memoir or a biography, or I would go into maybe I know a great niche that people love is self-help. I would start writing self-help books. I can show you how to do that. You don't even have to be an expert in any of these things. I'm going to show you where to get all the knowledge and materials from to write the book for you. All right. Now, here's my payment information. So you can Zelle me. Here I am, my full name, my government name, George Master Wayne McShay. That's my cell phone number. Here's my Cash App, $MC Waynes. Here's my PayPal, Alldaybiz at Gmail. And of course, if you want to use Stripe, and here's the payment link below. But guys, this is a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity. My mentor course is $2,500, a one-time investment. Or if you want plan B, so you can keep 100% of your money, it's one-time investment of $7,500. But I'm rolling this out to all of you because PhillyDom has been, helping me build my business and share it with the world on his YouTube platform. So I appreciate him for this. And so this is how I'm just giving back to his now 85,000 subscribers. So, I want to thank you guys for making it a fantastic year. And so this is my way of giving back to you. I'm giving you this Amazon course that's going to change your life for a one-time introductory price of just $297. That's it, $297. And you are now going to have the information and knowledge you need to launch a publishing empire on Amazon without writing the book yourself, without doing the illustrations, without paying anybody to proofread it, without hiring somebody to do the Amazon Audible for you. You're going to be able to do all this stuff yourself and very quickly. The only thing you'll need to do is format your book, and you can hire a VA to do that that's already an expert at it, and they can use a free software called Canva to do that. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Please let me know if you have any questions or hit PhillyDom up. And that's it. I'm Master Wayne. I'm about to sign off, but before I do, I'm going to take some questions. So let me just scroll back up. PhillyDom, if you're still with us, then let me know. Okay, I'm enlarging it now. All right, so Free Live was asking what's better, drop shipping or publishing book? Yeah, Free Live, this right here blows drop shipping out the water, because once you do this one time, you write one book, it's going to earn you money for the rest of your life, hands on. So it's like cloning yourself, really. And again, you're going to be writing, and children, it's absolute necessity that they learn how to read in order to survive in this world. So that's why we're doing this. And again, the whole abortion thing, boom, couple it with that, they're legal now. So we're not even going to say the word on this platform, because that's probably a key trigger word. But, since they overturned that, it's illegal to go in and, try to delete your baby. So there's going to be a whole lot of babies being born, and parents going to want to get their babies off those devices and get them reading at the mature age level that they should be. All right, next question. My question is there really people would pay for your book? Man, El Chef Nassar, so you probably missed the start of this presentation, but I went through and showed how much money the top 45 books for all these different keywords are making. And I could have went in depth, but I didn't want to just overkill. So I just did it for what the niche that I want you guys to focus on. And that's writing books for children, because the books only need to be, and check this out, the books only have to be between 26 and 50 pages long. Now you can make it longer if you want, but that's completely unnecessary. So, you can be able to write a 50-page book in under an hour, and you can be able to get it published. And yes, books are in high demand. Amazon owns 80% of the book publishing on this planet. So the demand for it is exponential. There are book owners who write one book and earn $10,000 a month, and they're earning $10,000 a month right now. Even if you wrote a book in 2008 and you didn't know how to promote it and you didn't have the right keywords, I showed examples where even a book owner like that is making over $1,000 a month, and that's just one book. Imagine if you had 100 of them. All right, next question. All right, where do you make more, the price of the book or the ads placed in the book? No, you're not going to place any ads in the book. You're going to make all your money by pricing your book between $2.99 and $9.99. And the reason why you want to price it between $2.99 or not price it over $9.99 is because Amazon is going to pay you the highest royalty rate between those two price points. If you keep your book between $2.99 and $9.99, Amazon will pay you out 70% royalty rate. But if your book is below $2.99 or above $9.99, Amazon is going to pay you out a 35% royalty rate. So that's how you want to price your book. And it has nothing to do with ads. When I say running ads, that means paying Amazon to show your book to hungry people who are looking for that type of book. When people come to Amazon, they type in short stories for children ages 6 to 12, your book will pop up first on the top of the Amazon webpage for that entire keyword and about 1,000 more keywords related to that. So that's what I mean when I say you run sponsored ad, because now you're literally printing money, because Amazon is crunching all that data and showing your book to people who are likely to purchase it. Next question. What are the best niches? Or what are out-of-pocket costs to start publishing books? All right, free live. Here's the exact cost that you're going to endure. The first cost you're going to endure is just one, paying the $297 for all this information that I put together that's going to put you up on game and show you how to launch your Amazon publishing empire. Writing the book is free. Doing the research, the book is free. Coming up with the best niches to write in. If you just Google the top Amazon book niches, then Google will give you a whole spreadsheet of all those niches in order. So, you can go through, and then I can show you how to write a book for any of those niches, be it self-help, love and relationships. Well, you can't really do memoirs or biography, not unless you want to just do a memoir or biography about yourself or someone famous. You can make what they call it, where you do a biography, but you're not you're the writer, but it's not about your life. You're just writing about somebody else's life. I forgot what that format is called, but you could do that too. And again, I can show you how to get all the information in order to write those type of biographies from whatever standpoint you want to write from. And the out-of-point cost, so let's see, $297 for the course. You also have to pay, if you want 10 ISBN numbers, one website I'm going to teach you to go to is going to charge you $295 for 10. And the ISBN numbers is simply, they last forever. So once you buy them, if you purchase 10 books over the next 10 days, no problem, you can use it. But if it takes you 10 years to write 10 books, no problem, then you'll still have those ISBN numbers ready. And they just give you access to your royalties and your publish for lifetime. And let me see, you'll want a subscription to Canva, so you have access to all the features to help you edit the book and get it formatted correctly and make it the correct size or change the image or the picture on the front or back. So, you have all those different type of options, but that's literally all your costs, unless you want to run sponsored ads to start ranking your book a little quicker. So that's it. Those are your upfront costs. Next question.
I'm looking for one. I don't see one. Let's keep looking. If you see
Okay.
one, I'm gonna go over to the beginning.
That sounds
Oh
like
yeah, I
it's
got
it.
one. I got one.
Okay.
JM.
I think I've seen JM's question. Let me see. Yeah, is this learn at your own pace? Absolutely. But again, I've compiled this information into an easily digestible format. So in about 1 to 2 hours, you're going to be able to learn the whole course, and you'll even be able to get started the same day after you review the course material, and you'll be able to dive straight in. So, just no hype about it. It's not logistical challenging to figure it all out. You just need somebody to show you the right format so you can do this at large and at scale. And so, just that's it. Super simple.
I don't see no more questions.
All right. Job well done, as always. All right, guys. So again, I want to thank PhillyDom as always. Appreciate you, man. And pace yourself because I know Brazil is wearing you out, partying, drinking, women, having a good time. So, try not to uh, wear yourself out too fast.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
came to Sao Paulo because it's more laid back and relaxed. Yeah,
Yeah.
Rio's too
It's
wild.
Yeah, is Sao Paulo landlocked, or is it on the shore next to the
No,
ocean?
it's landlocked.
Okay, okay, yeah.
It's
All right.
landlocked.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna be pulling up on you, man, in like 13 days or so. So get ready. Oh, El Chef Nassar is asking, do I need Amazon Prime? No, you don't need Amazon Prime. You just need to register for Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. So real simple. Take you not even a good 5 minutes, and you'll be on the platform. And then you'll also have this information on how to actually do this business correctly, and then also grow it at scale. I'm not an author. I've never published a book, but by the end of this year, I'm going to have 100 or something books. I already have a whole blueprint that I created and a curriculum that I want to write for children. So, you can do, I can show you how to come up with the ideas. So you better come up with the limited ideas, and everything is in the course. Once I receive receipt of your payment, I'm going to email you an introductory video into the course, and it's going to start to break it down. And you're going to be blown away by how powerful I've made this. And you're going to be probably getting started on it the same day or the next day. Do I have to be an Amazon seller only? No, you don't even have to be an Amazon seller. I mean, publishing your books on KDP is different than being an Amazon seller. Amazon seller is geared towards selling products, but since Amazon is going to be paying you out, you probably will want to create an Amazon seller account just so you can have access to your back office and know how much money you're making and when you'll be paid out. So it just gives you that, the analytics that you're going to want to know. And the same thing for your books. Once you write your books, I'm going to show you how to start doing analytics on those books so you can see what's working, what can be tweaked, what can be improved, what demographic you're reaching, and how to source and download all the information, and then make sure you tweak some changes to make your books even more desirable and popular. All right, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
PhillyDom,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's it from what I
appreciate you.
see.
All right,
Okay.
Master Wayne signing off.
All
You
right.
got
See
any
you soon.
questions for me?
I'm blown away. I gotta actually go back and listen to it and
Yeah,
dissect it
digest it.
because just with
Yeah,
digest it was a lot of information
yeah,
that you gave. So
but it's as simple as what you've seen. This is
okay.
what I've been working on for the past 6 months now, just putting this
Wow.
all together and making it simple and using the 10 years of knowledge that I've accumulated from Amazon and marketing and SEO to put this all together. And then, of course, now that artificial intelligence is taking our world by storm, I just put it all together in one big melting pot and brewed it together and came out with a perfect formula to now start, producing books at large in scale. And there's nothing better than having publishing rights or owning the masters to your rights or owning an invention and getting those royalties, because you're going to own that for the rest of your life. So if you ever heard like Nas, for all the music that Nas has created that we love and we listen to, that we grew up on, that man gets paid out over $125,000 a month for the music that he put out. And we're essentially going to now be able to duplicate that success, but with publishing. And so, yeah, now we're going to be moving forward, have that published author next to our name. So when somebody introduce you, they can easily add that to your resume, and it's going to give you a lot more clout and a lot more validation for whatever else you want to accomplish in life. All right, man. Talk to you tomorrow, PhillyDom. Appreciate you as always.
Not a problem. And I'm
All
gonna
right.
look at this live over and over and over and
As many times
dissect
as you
it.
need to. Yep.
Okay,
No problem. Or if you had any questions, man, just hit me up.
I will. When you trying to do another one like this again, or we'll talk?
Let's see. Today is Thursday. We can do another one Sunday.
Okay, not a problem.
Yep. All right, man. Good night.
Take care, everybody.